Good morning, St. John's folks. Father Art here. Let me adjust my camera here. Ugh. Okay. There we go. I just got in the office. Good morning. Here for the 8:38 message. Welcome to summer. Boy, it's going to be warm today, and it's really beautiful outside. If you were last night, if you had your windows open, the rain and the thunder and the lightning, it was really spectacular. It was wonderful. I'm reminded of a poem that Mary Oliver, who is one of my favorites, many people's favorites, wrote, called Yellow. And the poem, I think, if I remember right, goes like this. It says, "There is the heaven we enter through institutional grace, and there are the yellow finches bathing and singing in the lowly puddle." I love that poem because as somebody who's part of an institutional church and who finds that my walk with Christ, my walk of love is really helped through the institution of the church, I recognize that's important for me. But I'm also a great lover of nature as well, and recognize that God's Spirit flows powerfully through God's creation. It can happen through thunderstorms. It can happen through little yellow American finches, goldfinches, in so many ways. So I encourage you this summer to get out into God's creation and experience God's Spirit flowing powerfully through the creation. I mean, that's why a lot of us live here in Minnesota, because this is one of the places on the face of this earth where that is just so apparent, God's Spirit and God's creation. Let's see. I brought an object lesson, if you can see this. This is our little summer bulletin. I don't know if that's going to come out reversed in the camera or not. Anyway, this is a summer bulletin we have. We have a lot of stuff going on this summer. It's the inside, shows many of the things that we have going on. This gray part is sort of a summation of everything we have going on. So lots going on this summer, ways to engage each other outside, but not just outside. We're doing a lot of other things too. There are a couple Bible studies that you could be a part of, service opportunities, and a lot of ways to just engage with each other and with God in creation. So one of those ways, we've been doing this for several years, is called the Wild John Club. And it is on Mondays, every Monday, weather permitting, from 5:30 to about 8 p.m. And we meet at Mataska Park here in White Bear Lake. And we start at 5:30, and we eat and we paddle and we pray. So usually what happens is we gather and have a picnic supper together, and then for those who wish to, we paddle around Manitou Island, and we do that in canoes, kayaks, paddle boards, whatever folks have. If you don't have equipment, we have extra boats, extra life jackets, extra paddles, that sort of thing. So if you don't have something, just let us know. Just call the church, email me. We more than likely have equipment for you. We have many extra boats and paddles and all sorts of things. So we don't want that to be a hindrance to anybody to join us on Mondays. But it's just a great time. And then after we finish paddling around the island, we finish the evening saying Compline together. So it's really a great way to be with each other and with God in the midst of creation. It's like the best of all worlds. So that's called the Wild John Club. And it's every Monday starting about 5:30, weather permitting. And we'll go all the way through the summer unless something strange is happening. Like if we're out doing something else, but we'll let you know. Usually 5:30s at Mataska Park on Monday evenings throughout the summer. A lot of other things that are going to be going on as well. We're going to have a high tea in celebration of the feast of our patron saint, John the Baptist, and that's going to be on the 23rd of this month of June. And then on the June 30th, a couple things are happening on the 30th, which is a celebration of Independence Day. 4th of July comes it comes in the middle of the week. So we're going to celebrate that on June 30th ahead of time with a liturgy that we've been doing for several years called Speeches and Songs in celebration of Independence Day. And what we do is we take writings from our shared common history and ones that reflect also our Christian heritage and our beliefs, our faith, and we combine those with some of the traditional songs that give God thanks for many of the liberties that we have here in the United States of America. So that's on the 30th, and then in the after liturgy on the 30th outside, we are going to have the pet parade. So that's a traditional thing that we've been doing for many years, way before I came here. And it's something that is folks in White Bear Lake really appreciate. It's White Bear Lake's a wonderful town for animals, for dogs and that sort of thing. Lots of people who have pets around here. They walk down the lake walk and other places. So we celebrate that with the pet parade. That'll be this year on the 30th as well. There are things on the, I think on the 17th of June, Rising Generations folks and others actually will be going up to do a North Shore trip together, North Shore of Lake Superior. I know there are many North Shores, but the North Shore of Lake Superior, and we'll be staying at St. Andrews by the Lake, which is on Park Point, kind of sleeping in sleeping bags and on air mattresses, but they've been gracious enough to lend us their space for that time. And we'll be doing some adventures on the North Shore, but also be doing some service work. And Maggie DeSmet, our Rising Generations coordinator, is heading that trip up. So if you want more information about that, contact Maggie. And it's just Maggie at stjohnwilderness.org. So welcome to summer. It's really wonderful. Yesterday we had our first outdoor service, which was just splendid, perfect weather for that. And a lot of folks came out for that, and it was really fun. So welcome to summer. I encourage you throughout this summer to experience both heaven that we experience through institutional grace, which some of us call the church, and some of us love the church because it really helps us in our walk with Christ, like I said, but also in the yellow finches in God's creation. So I encourage you to experience God's Spirit flowing powerfully in both this summer. If you need anything, give us a call at the church. Stop by. We're usually here Sundays through Thursdays. Fridays and Saturdays it's pretty quiet around here, but the rest of the time somebody's usually here in sort of normal hours. So give us a call, drop on by, drop us an email if you need anything. And may you experience God's Spirit powerfully today and this whole week. Take care. God bless. See you soon.